My name is Daniel Flores, and education matters to me because growing up, no one thought I'd ever be anything. The area I came from, this high school I went to, nobody thought I'd ever be anything. Education changed all of that. I grew up on the west side of San Antonio. I went to Title I high schools all growing up. I've seen my friends. I've lost a couple friends. A lot of my friends are parents right now. They're service industry people. They're married. I can count on one hand the number of them that actually graduated high school and went on to college, and then that one hand ends up with very few fingers because none of them stayed in college. Growing up, it was very difficult. My parents immigrated here from Peru. I immigrated here from Peru when I was very young. They didn't speak English. My dad was a janitor, a painter. All of this, did construction, all of the above. And I didn't really, the area I lived in was not very good. My neighbor, he dealt drugs, and then it was just not a very good community in the sense. My other neighbor, he was a painter and I was a bus driver. I didn't really know what career to look for. I didn't really think about college, didn't know about college at all. Luckily I just worked very hard in high school, and I just said, I just thought if I put in the work in high school, I'll end up somewhere where I deserve. If I put in the work, I'll end up with something I deserve. Luckily I stumbled upon a program called QuestBridge. It's a scholarship program for low-income and high-achieving students to match them with the top-tier private universities in the country. It allowed me to apply for free to schools I had not even heard of, but schools like Yale, Princeton, Stanford, Columbia, Northwestern. And the way it works is if you apply early decision, and if you apply and the school accepts you, you get a full ride. So I wasn't planning on applying to this scholarship. I talked to my counselor. She told me it was a scam. I never really listened to her, so I'm glad I didn't. So I applied for it. Luckily I got it, and now I'm here. My advice would be not to settle. Don't go where it's easy. I'm the only student from the city of San Antonio in this university. I'll probably be the only student ever to come from my high school to come to this university. Leave your comfort zone. Shoot for the stars. Honestly, I had never heard of Northwestern. If I wouldn't have really, wanted more, not just go to a state school, not just go to community college, not just go to a technical school, I would never end up here. The doors will open if you open them yourselves. You need to make those moves. You need to go out there. You need to actively seek things that may be possibly out of your grasp, but in reality they're so much closer. You have so many advantages. Universities are looking for students that are low income, students that are first generation, students that have gone through a lot of work to end up where they are in the senior years of high schools. And you won't ever find out if you get accepted to those schools if you don't apply, honestly. For my advice, honestly, the worst they can tell you is no or hell no, but they'll probably just say no. So honestly, apply. Go to those private schools, go to those top tier schools, because the worst that could happen is say no. But the best that can happen is they let you in. That'll change everything.